In the summer of 1518, in a quiet town, something impossible began. A woman stepped into the street alone, and then she started to dance. At first, no one thought much of it, but minutes passed, then hours, and she did not stop. As the day turned into night, she was still there. Her breathing grew heavier, her movements more desperate. By the next morning, she was still dancing. And then something changed. People began to notice. They were not watching a performance. They were watching a problem. She was not smiling. She was not celebrating. She looked trapped. Her feet began to bleed, but still, she danced. And then others began to feel it. A man standing nearby suddenly jerked forward. Then another and another. One by one, the crowd began to move. They were not celebrating. They were fighting their own bodies. They tried to stop, but it was in vain. Within days, the streets were full. Dozens became hundreds. People danced for hours, then days. No rest, no sleep, no control. Some collapsed, and some never got back up. The authorities didn't understand what they were seeing. They searched for answers, but found none. So they made a decision. They would let it continue. They believed the only way out was to dance it out. But the music made everything worse. The more the music played, the more the madness took hold. The frantic beat was not a cure, it was gasoline on a fire. The more people joined, soon, the entire town was a stage for this terrible performance. The town lost control. From above, it looked like a human whirlpool, spinning without purpose, without end. Fear spread faster than the dancing. Behind barred doors and shuttered windows, families held their breath, hiding indoors, watching the nightmare unfold. They were prisoners in their own homes, besieged by the sound of a city tearing itself apart. And then, as suddenly as it began, it was over. The survivors awoke as if from a dream, the silence more deafening than the chaos that came before. Even today, centuries later, no one fully agrees on what caused it. The event remains a chilling historical footnote, a medical and psychological impossibility. Some say poison, a fungus growing on the rye that drove the town into spasms and delusion. Others say mass hysteria, a collective psychological break-in in age of famine, disease, and fervent belief. They point to the immense suffering of the time as a trigger for a shared psychosis. But the truth may be something we still don't understand. The neat explanations of science and history feel hollow when faced with the sheer scale of the horror. When you strip away the theories, you are left where you began, with a mystery, and maybe we're not meant to solve it. If you had been there, would you have been able to stop? Or would you have been next? Comment your answer.